Bugatti frequently tops the charts as the most expensive luxury cars in the world. There are only 3 models in the Bugatti lineup: the Veyron, Chiron, and Divo, with prices ranging from $1.7 to upward of $6 million. That's insane! Let's explore why these hypercars are so incredibly expensive. Performance. The newest model, the Divo, sold out in just one day, even though it came with a staggering $5.8 million baseline price tag. But that steep cost will net you a 1,400 horsepower beast of a car designed for maximum performance on the racetracks. The previous model, the Chiron, set the world record for the fastest production car on Earth, capable of reaching speeds of up to 304 miles per hour. But even the oldest model, the Veyron, was setting records reaching speeds of up to 254 miles per hour. To make this insane speed possible, each and every engine uses the highest technology available on the market. The Chiron and Divo feature 8-liter quad turbocharged W16 engines that output 1,103 kilowatts. That's not all though. Every engine is assembled entirely by hand, with no automation assistance. Most engines just need one radiator in the front of the car to cool its 1,200 horsepower engine. In another engineering feat, designers packed 6 catalytic converters into these hypercars with enough surface area in a single Chiron to cover 25 New York City blocks. To handle these blistering speeds these engines can output, Bugatti models are equipped with special stability control systems that allow drivers to accurately steer at speeds of up to 180 miles per hour. Part of this system includes a special spoiler, which pivots to effectively become an air brake when the cars reach top speed. And the spoiler alone works as hard as regular brakes. Speaking of brakes, the Chiron uses one-of-a-kind brakes that are 3D printed. Each brake uses 8-piston titanium monoblock calipers that are 40% lighter than traditional aluminum. And they also hold the record for the largest and most powerful brakes ever fitted to a production car. These high-performance brakes help the Bugatti go from top speed to a complete stop in just 10 seconds. Tires alone can reach prices of around $38,000, and the price of new rims can climb to around $80,000. Tires and rims are the parts that are likely to wear out the fastest. So why do they come with such a crazy price tag? Well, that's because tire companies had to design and manufacture tires specifically for these unique rides. Michelin was contracted to work on the tires for the Veyron, which uses staggered rims that are completely unique to the Bugatti. Plus, each tire has to be rated to handle the insane speeds of over 250 miles per hour and withstand 1.3 Gs of force when braking. At least Bugatti opted for better construction on the crazy expensive tires to help them last just a little bit longer than the 70-mile limit of regular race car tires. To ensure perfection and safety during the Chiron's world record run, each of the 4 wheels were also X-rayed to check for any flaws. Design. The interior of every Bugatti represents the pinnacle of luxury. The Veyron uses specialty leather made from cows specifically raised at high altitudes to prevent insects like mosquitoes and bees from damaging their hides to ensure every piece of leather is perfect with 0 blemishes. If that wasn't luxury enough, buyers can choose to have diamonds inlaid into the speedometer. But that's not all. Diamonds actually come standard in the Chiron. The Chiron uses a special Accuton sound system, which features 4 tweeters that have a 1-carat diamond membrane for the highest quality sound you might ever hear in any car on the market. Then there's the exterior. In each and every Chiron, manufacturers managed to pack an unbelievable 2,150,100 miles of carbon fiber into the car's body. If every fiber strand was disassembled and laid end-to-end, it would total 2,150,100 miles, which is enough to wrap around the entire planet 86 times, or 9 times the distance to the moon. Maintenance. You might think you're done paying sky-high prices once you drive off the lot, but actually, servicing a Bugatti can cost just as much as a brand new car. An oil change for the least expensive Bugatti, the Veyron, can cost owners between $20,000 and $25,000. Since Bugatti models are exotic cars, you can't just take them to any old shop to get an oil change. Plus, the rarity means that only a handful of technicians have enough knowledge and experience to safely work on these super sensitive and highly complex cars. Unlike your average car, the Veyron, for example, uses a dry sump oiling system with 16 different drainage plugs. Of course, you can't just put the car on a hydraulic jack and remove these plugs either. That would be too simple. Each of the 16 plugs can only be assessed after removing intricate parts on the underbody, which could take hours to complete. Mechanics have to remove the car's grille, rear fender liners, rear deck, and rear brakes just to complete the process. And this whole process is recommended once a year, even if the car hasn't been driven once. If you want to remove the steering wheel, well, good luck. Removing the steering wheel requires a specialty tool that's only available in France, so you'll have to ship your car overseas or across the world unless you live in France. Then there's insurance costs, which can range between $30,000 and $50,000. On top of everything else, you have to consider the insane taxes for such a high-value purchase. Taxes on a new Bugatti can range between $250,000 to $1 million. At least Bugatti does offer a maintenance program where drivers can pay $50,000 to cover all maintenance and service costs for 3 years, which is a steal of a deal considering the insane upkeep prices. So now you can see why Bugatti cars are some of the most expensive cars ever sold. They're the ultimate high-performance ride for the ultra-rich. What are some of your favorite Bugatti facts? Let us know in the comments below.